Support comes from Seattle Restored, revitalizing Seattle neighborhoods with creativity and commerce. Over 95 vacant storefronts have been transformed into vibrant pop-up shops, window art installations, and artist residences. Explore current and past locations at seattlerestored.org.
Hey, I'm Ton Vin, host of the Seattle Eats podcast. I want you to join me, Kenshi Lopez-Alt, and Rachel Bell for a special live taping of the show. We'll share insider tips, foodie secrets, and answers to your biggest dining questions. Join us Monday, November 10th at 7:30 p.m. at Town Hall Seattle. Find out more and get tickets at KUOW.org/events.
KUOW live events are sponsored by Finney Ridge Painting.
Hey, Meet Me Here listeners, Jeannie Yandel here. It's Friday, and if you don't have any weekend plans yet, have no fear, we're here to help. Our friend and Soundside producer Jason Burrows is here with his Weekend Warmup, ideas for fun, unique stuff to do this weekend. Take it away, Jason.
Thank you, Jeannie, and welcome to the Weekend Warmup. Wait, what's going on? Who approved the holiday music? We haven't even hit Halloween yet. What are we doing? Fine, one Christmas event, one. But this is it until November, Jed. The Tacoma Holiday Festival is in full swing right now at the Tacoma Dome, featuring, by my count, 350 different vendors, an opportunity to win chocolate for a year, and a meet and greet with Hallmark star Tyler Hines. This holiday festival has it all. You can stop by Peppermint Lane to meet adorable and adoptable dogs. Kids can let Santa know their Christmas wishes, and visitors can take part in a bunch of different workshops. The Tacoma Holiday Festival is on now through 6 p.m. on Sunday down at the Tacoma Dome. Okay, can we get back to calendar-appropriate events, please? Back in September, I went to see comedian Taylor Tomlinson in McCaw Hall, and she was great, but I was equally impressed with her opening act, Dustin Nickerson. Turns out he's from right here in Western Washington, and he's performing 2 shows this Saturday.
I remember very early on in our marriage telling my wife that she never had to worry about me being unfaithful, because I, for 40 years, have been a fan of the Seattle Mariners.
Dustin is a fantastic comedian and will be at the Neptune both 3:30 and 7 p.m. this Saturday in the U District. Now, speaking of sports, there's not a whole lot to talk about this weekend. Both the Sounders and the Reign aren't at home again until after Halloween. The Seahawks played on Monday, and we're not going to mention the fact that the World Series is starting on Friday without the Mariners. But the Seattle Kraken host the Edmonton Oilers at Climate Pledge Arena on Saturday evening, and they are doing really well to start the season off. So let's go Kraken. Now, if you're having fungus problems, I feel bad for you, son. I've got 99 mushrooms and a morel ain't one. All jokes aside, the Puget Sound Mycological Society is hosting its annual Wild Mushroom Show on Saturday and Sunday. According to the website, quote, over 200 varieties of wild mushrooms will be displayed, identified, and classified as edible, poisonous, or valueless as food, unquote. There are speakers and workshops, and you'll get the opportunity to taste different mushrooms as well. It's a mycological wonderland, with doors opening at noon on Saturday and 10 a.m. on Sunday up at the Shoreline Community College. If you're less into mushrooms and more into stuff that you can drink, you can check out the Seattle Coffee Festival. More than 30 different coffee roasters will be on hand at Hangar 30 in Magnuson Park, with food and live music to accompany your journey through every type of coffee imaginable. Personally, I'm not a coffee person, but there are tea and non-coffee offerings available too, and you can bring your own mug. There are 2 tasting sessions at 10 a.m. and 1:30, or you can just buy an all-day pass. The Seattle Coffee Festival is this Saturday at Magnuson Park. Okay, I still need to shake the Christmas out of my hair, so let's get spooky. There are a ton of Halloween events happening this weekend since we're just a few days away from the holiday itself, so I'm going to focus on the few that really piqued my interest. On with the quick hits! The Washington State Horror Convention takes over the Washington State Fair and Event Center out in Puyallup this weekend, and it's hosted by the Mistress of the Dark herself, Elvira. It's an entire weekend of horrific fun with panels and photo ops and vendors galore. The convention runs from 2 p.m. on Friday until 5 p.m. on Sunday out in Puyallup. Mopop is hosting Fashionably Undead, The Goopening. It's a Halloween ritual rager celebrating the golden age of demonic practical effects, 80s and 90s cult horror classics, and more. Or at least, that's what the website says. That's happening Saturday from 8 p.m. till midnight. Our sibling station, KEXP, invites kids of all ages to their kids' Halloween dance party from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. on Sunday at their event space under the Space Needle in Seattle Center. And finally, get ready to get gross because we've got GWAR Monday night at Showbox Soto. All right, finally, I'm going to make a rare exception and mention a midweek event because they asked really nicely. And hint, hint, you can do that too. On Wednesday the 29th, the Women's University Club of Seattle is hosting a talk entitled Window on the Future, Artificial Intelligence and Democracy, Friends or Foes. Dr. Margaret O'Mara will discuss AI, its historical context, and the pros and cons that this technology could bring to our future. Doors are at 4 p.m. on Wednesday the 29th. The talk begins at 4:30, and there's a reception afterwards. And that is it. As usual, we will have links to all of these events down in the show notes. If you would like to suggest an event for future installments of the segment, shoot us an email, arts@kuow.org. That's arts, plural, ARTS, @kuow.org. Thank you for listening to Meet Me Here. I'm Jason Megatron Burrows, and that's what you could be doing this weekend.
I'm Joshua McNichols.
And I'm Monica Nicholsberg.
We host KUOW's economy podcast, Booming.
Seattle and Portland are wrestling for the title of most childless city.
There are a lot of things driving down Seattle's birth rate, but the most obvious, it costs a lot to raise a family here.
On the latest episode, what does it mean for Seattle's economy if people can't afford to have kids here? Find Booming on the KUOW app or wherever you listen.